I'm back again, not on Monday, but I kind of have my choice of what day of the week I want to post on, aside from Tuesdays and Saturdays, so I was a bit caught up on Monday, but I have a movie to review today on Wednesday. It's a 2010 independent movie called Holy Rollers, starring Jesse Eisenberg. So Jesse Eisenberg plays a young Jewish man who lives in an ultra-Jewish community in Brooklyn, New York, and he kind of has everything set out for him. His parents have basically planned out his life. He's studying to be a rabbi. They have arranged for him to marry this girl, and basically he has not really decided anything for himself, and he kind of has to go along with what his parents have decided. He isn't really happy with things that are going on right now. He's not really happy with having his whole life planned out for him, and so his neighbor, his friend, his older brother Yosef, can sense this anger and frustration that Sam has. And so he introduces him to this world that Yosef is a part of. He is involved in transporting drugs from Europe to the United States, and now he tells Sam that it's drugs, but it's actually pills for rich people. And so he's less reluctant to do it. And so then Jesse Eisenberg, or Sam, I'm not sure what I've been calling him throughout the review, so I'll just kind of say Jesse Eisenberg from now on. So Jesse Eisenberg eventually realizes that they are actually transporting ecstasy and not just medicine for the rich people. That being said, instead of getting out of it, he kind of gets further in there and he starts living a double life. At home, he's kind of slowly, it's starting to become evident that he isn't really into the whole studying to become a rabbi. And then he's operating this other life where he's kind of getting more and more into the drug world. I won't say anything else because I don't want to ruin anything. But overall, it is a good movie. It's entertaining throughout. There isn't really any. There are a few parts where they slow down, but they have to have that where he goes back home and has to kind of live that part of his life. But then more and more he starts becoming. They start showing more of his other life where he's part of the drug world and isn't really taking part in his Jewish life anymore. Another thing that I wasn't really too happy about was there really wasn't any climax in this movie. It was one of those movies where you're just watching it, kind of waiting for it to build up and stuff, and then you reach a point where you realize you only have a few minutes left in this movie, and then there's the end of the movie, and there wasn't really much of a build-up or a climax. Like there was technically a climax, but it really wasn't that exciting. It was just kind of over. Yeah, that was it. It just, the end happens. There's a conclusion, and then it just kind of wasn't amazing. Now, of course, we're not looking for explosions, car chases, all this crazy crap, but there was really no build up to the end. So I watched the movie and I checked to see how much time was left, and there was like 5 minutes left, and I'm like, wow, why is there no build up to anything here? It says that, I'm pretty sure it was based on a true story, because at the end they kind of have like, this happened in 1998, 1999, and that's about it. It was an entertaining movie. I can't really think of specifics, and I don't want to give away specifics because that wouldn't really make sense, but it is a good movie. It's not just action, it's not just boring drama, it's kind of in between. Maybe it wouldn't be too exciting if you're just into either action or comedy. It's got a couple parts that are kind of, you'll chuckle a couple times, but it's not really a comedy. It's not Jesse Eisenberg's usual like Adventureland or Zombieland. It's more so he kind of gets to explore sort of both. He gets to have his somewhat dry comedy, whereas he also gets to explore his serious side like he did in The Social Network. So it's kind of a best of both worlds as far as Jesse Eisenberg goes. Overall, good movie. I would give it a 6 out of 10. Rewatchability, probably a 3 out of 10. So if you feel like buying it, if it's cheap, go for it. If it's like full price, don't buy it. But overall, pretty decent movie. Check it out if you have the opportunity. See you next week.